Gooner REAX. I'm here with Matt from the AFC Red Room. Matt, let's dive right in, man. I don't know what you thought of it. We were on fire early, and we really just started to peter out, towards the end. I more poor than good from us today. I don't know what you thought. What do you think?
Yeah, I was disappointed, to be honest with you. We looked a bit leggy. We had some bright sparks in the game, like you say. We had moments to put the game away. Orba obviously missed an absolute sitter, so that was obviously disappointing. He's gone from being super clinical in the game against Leeds to not being able to hit a barn door in this one. So I think really disappointed with Arteta's decision to make substitutions so late again. For me, Aubameyang should have been hauled off, probably around the 55, 60-minute mark. And although Pepe and Martinelli, I thought, were the right decisions, they were just all too late in the game again. We had a fair amount of ball, but we didn't do a huge amount with it. Saka and Emil Smith-Rowe looked off the pace today, to be honest with you.
Yep.
I thought too many minutes played, and that showed today. But Odegaard was fantastic, I thought. I don't know about you.
Yeah, you could definitely see the talent there. You can definitely see, there's a player there. I wasn't as excited with him as I've been in the few games that he's played for us prior to today. But I think that has more to do with the players around him today. Like you said, Saka, ESR, tired, just tired. They've played a lot of minutes. Aubameyang just looked a tick off to me today. I don't know what you thought there. Obviously missing the sitter that Bellerin put on a platter for him. His attempt in the second half just rolls wide. I actually made a very audible noise when that ball rolled wide. I actually jumped. I said, yes! And then it rolled. I'm like, oh my God. I continue to be impressed with Odegaard. I think today was just it was a step down for him, but I think that has more to do with the players around him. Give me your take on Aubameyang's game today.
He just looked off the pace again. He went from like that Leeds game. He looked back on form. His movement was fantastic. He was looking like he was getting back in the mix of things. Making moves into space. His finishing was obviously clinical. Today, it just looked like he'd stepped back a bit again to games previous. So yeah, what wasn't on the money today. You'd expect a player of his caliber to be putting chances like that away every day of the week. You put your mortgage on it, wouldn't you?
Absolutely, yeah.
So yeah, you can't miss opportunities like that in games like that. That should have been 1-0 straight off the bat. But yeah, he missed too many today. I think he had a good probably 3 or 4 opportunities, I think.
Yeah, he really did. Another one for me that just really failed to impress, Hector Bellerin. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it didn't clock me as terrible tonight, but again, it didn't do anything to impress me, really. They're not an amazing opposition, so they shouldn't really have caused him a huge amount of problems, although they did on occasion. Most of their threat did come down that side, so I think he did struggle on occasion to deal with it. Although, thankfully, I think other people kind of got him out of jail a couple of times. But yeah, again, he just leaves you vulnerable, doesn't he? He likes to get involved going forwards, but he's defensive duties sometimes he likes to neglect, doesn't he? And I think that's always going to be the case with him. It's always going to be the case.
Need Tony Adams to walk in here and treat him like he did Lee Dixon, put his arm around him and say, listen, you figure this out back here first before you go running up there to do that. Which, that being said, some of these runs that he makes, he is one of the players that if he sees space in front of him, he will run into it. The problem for him today is I love it about him. I just, but you would see Danny Ceballos drop back there to cover him right back. I don't like. And today Bellerin just a tick behind. He would run. He would keep going when he should have passed, releasing the ball too late, holding the ball too long. Obviously.
We did that generally in this game. I think we took too many touches, made it more complicated, didn't release the ball when we should have done. We were just that just that little bit slower, a little bit leggier. Our decision making wasn't as snapshot as it was before. We were just a step off the pace completely, all over the pitch.
Yeah. Last thing. Who was your man of the match today?
Do you know, I'm going to give it to Odegaard myself.
Okay.
I thought that defense splitting pass for Cedric to put the ball through to Saka for his goal. He made another couple of great passes through the game. There were times where he was the only one really for me that I saw actively making runs off the ball to really want to get involved and get the ball back. I just thought he was the standout player today. I thought he was the one making things tick out of everybody. So yeah.
So it's all left to be done then in a week. We go again next Thursday, and we've got one away goal, but now we really need to really need to tighten up defensively and put the screws to them next Thursday, don't we?
We just need to show a bit more intent. We didn't, like I say, we had Pepe and Martinelli come on, and we didn't really take advantage of the fact those two guys were on the pitch. We still look to kind of look a bit slow and sluggish and go backwards or sideways. So we need to show a lot more intent next week. That's for sure.
Absolutely. Appreciate you coming on, Matt. Thanks, man. We'll talk soon.
Thanks, man.
See you, bud.
Catch you.